Collectors of Everything, Experts of None podcast, and the two idiots who host it take zero responsibility for the completely unfactual information that is sometimes expressed on said podcast. It also contains explicit language. Sorry, Mum. Collectors of Everything, Experts of None. Collectors of Everything, Experts of None. We're back.
Yeah, baby.
Episode 61.
61.
First
I'm really
episode.
looking forward to episode 69. It's going to be pretty cool.
You're an idiot.
Sorry.
That's okay. Good start. Great start to the year. Good one, Pete. Let's just try that again. Let me just turn this off and we'll go again.
Hey, no editing.
No editing. Well, we don't have editing as such now, but we do have some overlays. That's the marketing term for it. We have overlays.
Yeah, we're like
people
cool
were complaining.
stuff.
There was emails sent. There was messages had. So we decided to do something different about it. And shout out, by the way, friend of the show, Peter O'Neill, who has helped us create, he hasn't helped us, he's done it.
He's done
he basically created it. We were just like, that's cool, man. It's better than what we've done, which is nothing.
We were just like,
so we'll take that.
He's good. Yeah.
He's good.
Yeah.
Hey, speaking of he's good, Happy Gilmore 2 is coming out.
Yeah.
We've talked about it. Is it out soon?
I don't know. I saw the trailer because they released a trailer for it.
Yes.
And yeah, it's old Adam Sandler.
Well, Adam Sandler's been
and
old
I don't
since
mean
25.
like old Adam Sandler.
So.
I mean like he's just old. So
yeah.
I still can't get over the size of like the basketball pants that he wears. It's like a pair of Dickies but made out of basketball material. It's really weird.
What's basically like you but into basketball.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So yeah, I chose the wrong sport because nobody wants to see me in a pair of tight white baseball pants.
Better than the hockey pants, I guess.
What? Hockey pants got pads on.
They got padding on.
Yeah, but you got pads and stuff. So,
but when you don't have the padding on, would you still wear them? That's the question.
No, to play hockey?
Well, I don't know. I've never played hockey.
Neither have I.
Oh.
But again,
why are we talking about hockey then?
But I've watched Happy Gilmore.
Jesus Christ. Well, we started out on a good day. All right.
Yeah, I know.
Be quiet for a second. Let's get started.
And it's going to be the third start.
This is going to be awesome. Collectors of Everything, Experts of None. 2025. We are rolling. Like, share, subscribe. Do what you need to do if you like what we talk about. We talk about collectibles, pop culture. We talk about all sorts of crazy stuff. Shout out to Stan, by the way. Hope you had a good Christmas.
I don't.
Yeah. I don't know why we still shout out to Stan.
We do.
We do.
This is what we do, yeah.
Followed on from what we did for the last 60 episodes. Actually, Stan didn't mess it up till probably the 5th episode. And then we started shouting out to him. And feel free to comment on that. I'm pretty sure it was the 5th episode.
Yeah.
So I was like, let's shout out to this clown.
Yeah.
Anyway.
He was being a troglodyte.
Hey. We've got Peter's pick tonight. We've got segments. We've started big in 2025. We've got segments.
Yeah.
We've got
Still
stories.
working on that name.
We've got to end this episode tonight. Do not go anywhere. If you have ever watched episodes of Collectors of Everything, Experts of None,
can I leave?
There's been a poll. There's been a poll. Which is the greatest Batman in the history of Batmans of history? And we have the percentages: winners, losers, crybabies, and actually, there's a couple that were interesting, but. We'll get to that at the end of the episode. Make sure you watch it. And if you're on YouTube, just skip to the end if that's the only part you want to look at.
Is this going to end the conversation?
This could end our entire podcast career.
I think we need to do a bit more of a wider sort of spectrum on this test.
Look, the reputable Instagram page and website that did the post, they're huge. They're probably the biggest website in history. So whatever
tens of people.
Possibly.
Yeah,
but
possibly.
We have percentages. We have a winner and we have losers. But we'll move on. Story 1. Peter, the beloved Uno. The beloved Uno game. There was a story that came out this week, and we're starting big this year.
Big.
And everyone sits there from the age, well, it's probably young ages as well, but I remember when we played Uno. You cannot officially put a draw 2 on another draw 2. How does that affect your life right now?
Bullshit.
Well,
I understand. I understand. You sent this in. I was like, all right, we'll check it out. Like it is legit. Literally from them. It's from the makers of Uno, which is Mattel. So it's from Mattel saying that you can't put a draw 2 on top of another draw 2?
Can't be done.
Why?
Can't be done. For every Uno game we play from now on, there's no double up and draw 2s. I remember when we played Uno, it was draw 2, draw 4 plus draw 2. It's like, oh my God, I'm doing cards for days.
How good is it when you're sitting around the table and your 3 kids are there, your wife's there, your wife throws down a draw 2 at you, and I've got a draw 2. So it doubles to 4. Then the next one's got 1, and the next one's got 1, and then the littlest one has to pick up 8, grabs his cards,
the littlest one.
Throws them, cries, goes to bed. Dude, that's memories are being made.
A game with 4 people is quicker than 5. It's good to get rid of the youngest one first. That's the moral of the story.
Cut off the excess fat.
Exactly.
Yeah, I get it.
He doesn't even know how to play anyway. What are you talking about? He was just sitting there for fun.
Unfortunately, he's actually really good at it, so yeah.
Oh, damn it, get rid of the oldest one.
For an 11-year-old man, I've lost a lot of chips to him, hey, in poker. Yeah.
Well,
he keeps asking to play for money. I'm like, nah, man. We'll play for candy. That's it.
Give it time. Give it time. Anyway, it's official. No draw 2 on a draw 2. Does that mean you can't draw 4 then draw 2? Or is it just no doubling up on draws? Is this the verdict?
I don't know. Look, like I said, it was a pretty ambiguous post. It was just something that I was like, wow, there's, I'm questioning everything that I've known in my life now.
Basically.
That, because it's been such a staple. You could literally bounce on draw 2s until someone ran out of draw 2s and cracked it.
And then there were those times in the game when you had like 4 draw. I can't remember. I haven't played so long. I can't remember how many cards you have.
Yeah.
But I remember you had like 6 draw 2s and you're just like boom, boom, boom. Or put them all out at once if you really got wild with the game.
Well, can you stack that? Like if you're the original person throwing them down, if I can't throw another draw 2 on it, can you stack your draw 2s?
I remember playing Uno, and I had so many cards at points in time during the game. I was like, I can't fold these out and hold them properly. This is difficult.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I'm guessing I lost on the draw 6, 8, 12, whatever it may have been.
Well, you were the youngest at that time.
I persisted.
We cut the fat, Neil.
Okay.
Cut the fat.
Cut the fat. Just like 2025. Time to cut the fat.
Well, consider
we're doing short, funny stories about Uno. That's it.
Talking about
and
Uno,
show's over.
Really cool.
Oh, sorry. Yes.
I just got a new set of Uno cards. I got Uno Show 'em No Mercy. So apparently, this has. Do you see that? You see what that is? It's a goddamn draw 10.
A draw 10 card.
A draw 10 card.
Oh, that's golden.
Yeah.
So there's no need to double up on Tuesday.
Yeah, well, exactly. And then like it's a reverse draw 4, and they've got like I don't know if you can see that, but that's actually a pickup 6.
What is going on in this world?
Yeah. So
the aggression in board games and card games is clearly lifted.
Yeah, I should have started this when they were younger because 2 out of the 3 could probably beat me up now. So, yeah.
Well, the oldest one definitely could.
The oldest one already does, man.
Yeah.
The oldest one walks up and goes, I'm going to pick you up. And I see my life flash before my eyes, man.
Pick up 10, that's good. I like that. No mercy.
Yeah, I like it. I mean, when you play Uno, do you score?
I'll be honest, it's been a very long time since I played Uno. My kids are too young to play Uno.
Yeah,
one of them is
fair enough.
But the other one wouldn't have any idea.
Yeah.
Like a score is in a run sheet.
So when someone wins, then all the cards that you are left holding, actually you can make a tally out of them.
Yes.
And then it's whoever has the lowest score at the end of the night wins the whole thing.
Oh, so you don't play till death. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, well, the majority of times there are knives. So, yeah. Someone is stabbed. We try to keep the police away.
It is Mullen
We try to go for non-vital organs. Stay away from the thighs. There's big veins in the thighs. You can bleed out really quick.
Speaking of violence, we should tell the story one day on this podcast about the game of Mercy.
You know what? There's not a lot of stuff.
I've told this story.
There's not a lot of stuff in my life that I regret. that night is one of them. But holy shit, man, you took it like a champ. We'll
tell the story one day of Mercy. And it was Yeah, it ended.
You know what?
It ended
It's like,
badly.
if you watch this podcast and you see us out, come up and ask us, go,
About
what
the game
happened
of
when
Mercy.
Neil played Mercy?
Yeah,
And I will tell you the story
With
blow for
you-
blow because it is gnarly, man.
With you and what, 4? Was it 4? 3 or 4 of your friends?
There was, I think it was Anthony, Spotty, and Simeon. So so there was 3 other guys. So
Big
4
night.
of us.
It was a big night.
What? Spotty was 6 years older than you. Anthony and I were 3. Simo was 2. Like, we were playing with dudes, and I think we were having a few beers as well. So
yeah. Anyway, we'll tell if you want to know about that story. I don't think we should say it right now, but we've got too many stories tonight.
Yeah.
Interesting story. Come up and ask us about the game of Mercy.
Collect Fest.
That happened. Well, Collect Fest, yeah.
We'll be there. Collect Fest. We will.
We will be there.
It's gotta be sick.
All right, Peter's pick for the night.
Oh, it's my turn.
Okay. Yeah. Again, reading run sheets works well.
Yeah, I forgot.
We did put things on there that we talk about.
So we're talking.
I know you forget. You missed the team meeting. I get it. But now we're live.
Okay. So we're talking about Marvel movies coming out.
Speaking of,
is that what we're talking about?
Getting awkward.
Yeah.
You shaved your beard, by the way.
Actually, I got an email from upper management in my house asking me to trim it. I took it to HR. They said that they're not meant to be able to ask to do that, but inevitably,
the champion Pete has done this ridiculous marketing for us, right? Top guy, friend of mine, top guy. And then I get a phone call today going, oh, yeah, by the way, I shaved my beard. I'm like, all right, that doesn't really work with the marketing. You get blasted. Hang on. We rock up to this podcast. Before it, you've got the wrong hat on and no beard. Oh, this is awesome. I love
Streamlined marketing.
Let's continue.
Streamlined marketing.
Clearly, you're not in marketing.
Do you know the funny thing about this is...
Oh, there's heaps of funny things about you.
Unlike your hair, it'll grow back.
Oh.
So, we play this game, boy.
In 60 episodes, no one's ever seen my head.
No, it's okay. It's actually, you're doing really well.
Exactly, yeah. My luscious golden locks under my hat.
Just all flying from the back here.
Yeah.
It's just all at the back.
Keep going, asshole.
Yeah, it's now in a Nordic ponytail behind his head.
I'll show it on the 100th episode. It's going down my back so far you can't see it. It's out of shot.
So 100th episode we shoot with no hats.
Probably not, but keep going. Peter's pick for the week.
We're talking about the Marvel movies that are going to be released very, very soon. Just let me grab my phone. Sorry, I did have a list.
Something we should have thought about 13 minutes ago.
Look, okay, I'm going to be honest here, people.
Yes.
I haven't taken my laptop out since we shot the last podcast. I was setting up my little setup and someone had stolen the charger cord for the laptop and I couldn't turn it on. So I literally spent half an hour.
Standard.
I had notes to write, everything. Yeah.
I had a full presentation and someone stole my charger.
I had graphs. There was a PowerPoint presentation. It was going to be epic.
There was extensive dot points.
Yeah. So, it's something to do with Marvel. Like, there's new movies coming out. If anything's to go by, they're not going to be that big. They're going to probably just go straight to DVD or Disney.
Wow.
So,
wow. Now you're insulting people.
There are some big movies coming out this year. Starting off with the new Captain America that is coming out.
Brave New World.
Brave New World.
What's your thoughts? New character?
Well, I mean, you knew that Sam was already Captain America from the Captain America and the Falcon and the Winter Soldier.
Yeah.
Like, he sort of became Captain America in that. I'm not a massive fan of the Captain America franchise without Steve Rogers. I loved Falcon. Absolutely loved it. But, like, the dude can already fly. He didn't need to be Captain America. Like, he already had cool super stuff. Steve Rogers he was a super soldier. It was a different type of character, if you know what I mean. So
I agree.
Look, I'm looking forward to it. I don't know how old man, Harrison's going to do being the Red Hulk. Obviously, it's all CGI, but he's still got to make that really painful face of when he changes into Red Hulk. So
I think they've just run out of people to go into movies.
Yeah.
You should put your name down. I don't know if they'll let you keep the beard or not. We can change marketing for the beard.
Yeah, well, I mean,
if you became a Marvel character, that'd be pretty cool.
I was going for the reboot of Lord of the Rings, but I guess Marvel franchise would be okay.
Well, better than going to DC.
Nobody wants to go to DC.
Wow, some people do because people are waiting in anticipation.
I
for the
literally
poll that we're talking about at the end of this episode tonight.
I literally just watched.
I digress. Keep going.
Yes, you do. I literally just rewatched Deadpool vs Wolverine again, like on Saturday night. Man, the amount of shots that he makes at DC, at Fox, and all these things, like watching it for the second time, you know what's going to happen, so you pick up on a lot more of the sort of Easter eggs of just how mean Deadpool is. Dude, he goes hard.
You know what? I've tried to watch it the entire Christmas period, but I have someone that doesn't sleep in my house and they keep coming downstairs, and I'm like, I can't watch it because if they come downstairs, they're going to see the best scene of the whole movie and be destroyed for the next 10 nights of nightmares, and so I don't want to do that. So anyway, I've decided that I'm going to have to move out.
I'm stunned that you haven't actually seen it yet.
I might just have to watch it on my phone or something.
Yo,
during the day.
Actually, do you know what the crazy thing is?
What's the crazy thing?
You see, you're a goddamn adult. Stay up after 9 o'clock and wait till your kids go to sleep. Seriously. Put your head in, boy.
If only that was true. That's the point. I want to watch it after 9 o'clock. But at 11:30, I'm still having negotiations about probably time to go to sleep. Right?
Yeah.
Not to be rude.
Yeah, fair enough.
I'm being reasonable.
Yeah. Anyway. All right. So look, next up, we've got Deadpool. We've got Daredevil coming out, which I'm super stoked for because
you watched the last one, right?
I absolutely adore Daredevil, and when there was talks that there was going to be someone else playing him, or even when he agreed to play Daredevil, because obviously he was in Spider-Man No Way Home. And then some of the characters weren't coming back when it was announced, like the guy and the girl that work in the law firm with him and stuff like that. There's a few changes. Like Kingpin's wife has changed actresses and stuff like that. But I think that's always going to happen when there's a bit of a break between sort of... Because I'm pretty sure it came out on Netflix first, Daredevil, and then went over to Disney.
There was a movie first, right? Didn't Ben Affleck play Daredevil many moons ago? Yeah.
Many.
I watched that. Again, Affleck failed. But yeah, it was...
what was Affleck good in? Besides Dogma?
Mallrats?
Yeah, okay. Same universe, though.
That's true.
What else? Affleck was the bomb in Phantoms.
In what?
It's a reference from those movies.
Oh.
He actually says that about himself.
I don't really know. Ben Affleck doesn't really... he was in Armageddon, which was a big movie.
Yeah, Armageddon. Pearl Harbor.
All right in that. Pearl Harbor. Played the same character. He's a bit like Vince Vaughn.
He
plays the exact same character in all the movies.
Well, no, The Accountant was a bit of a different role for him.
Yeah, I've never watched that full movie. I always get distracted or...
it's boring as shit. Why? That's
I think I got an hour into it and maybe decided to go and lynch myself.
Yeah, but, it's like, I was like, this is...
When he hit the garage with his car going in, I'm like, why? That makes no sense to me. What? You had a bad day at work. Well, you're the first person in history to have a bad day at work. What's wrong with you?
Exactly. You know what? Good Will Hunting, he was good in that.
Never seen it.
You've never seen Good Will Hunting?
Purposely.
Why?
Because that's the reaction I get all the time.
Doesn't make sense.
Is his name Will Hunting?
Yes, it's not good. That'd be weird. Yeah.
Because Goodwill doesn't hunt. I was just wondering. I didn't know if it was Goodwill Hunting. Yeah, I was confused.
Do you not know what it's about?
Two
It's
best
literally
friends?
a movie about two best friends that just go around to like, Vinnie's and all that kind of stuff, looking at Goodwill stores, hunting for different stuff.
I know you're full of shit because anyway.
Because you've seen all the little TikToks of them going, how do you like them apples?
Well, those sort of things, yeah. But yeah, other than that, I'm not sure what else he's been in. He was Batman.
He was really good on South Park. Oh, yeah.
Strangely
he was good. He was good on South Park.
Oh, we'll talk about it later, but yeah, it's interesting in the comments of some of the posts that were made about that poll. But anyway, he's all right.
Yeah.
He's an all right actor.
So, sorry, I was going to jump back into what I meant to do.
You go. You keep going. This is your segment.
There's like the Thunderbolts. There's a couple of TV shows. There's a Spider-Man TV show coming out. What was the other one?
Eyes of Wakanda. I'm actually interested in
Wakanda, which is, but that's an anime, so it's going to be good.
I don't actually. Sorry, just to interrupt. Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man. Did I say? I saw the other day. Am I wrong or right saying that the next Miles movie is going to be released in 2028? Did I say?
Yeah, it's been pushed back. So apparently they shot the whole movie.
Yeah.
Did all the voices for it.
Yeah.
And didn't like it.
You know what? That's happened before.
Yeah.
Do you know a movie that's happened before on? They shot the entire movie and they didn't like it and they redid it. What movie do you think?
I can't say Gladiator or Training Day because that was terrible.
No. Animated movie.
Oh, animated movie.
Animated. So Mike Myers did Shrek in a normal voice, hated it, and then redid it in that different voice for Shrek.
Really?
No joke. I was there.
Oh,
yeah.
You're amazing, movie. Neil. I can't believe that you were there.
I don't like to brag, but I did see Shrek.
I get it.
I saw the first one, so I was there. Yeah. I only saw the second voice. I didn't see the first voice, but I read an article that a friend sent from another friend that said that he did the entire thing, didn't like it, and redid it. To be fair, the accent he did for Shrek is quite good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, most of Mike Myers' work is quite good. Yeah. That was exemplary.
I mean, first off, I'm surprised you can read. And two, it's the voice that he uses for the father of So I Married an Axe Murderer. So he plays the son, and his dad is pretty much the exact voice of what Shrek was.
You are old.
Oh, yeah, wow. 100%, dude. 100%.
I don't even remember the name of that movie now.
When he's sitting there and his son's got like the red
that was the
what do they call it? Afro.
That was a ridiculous
head move. I still say that to my kids now when they sit in front of me.
Anyway, how we got from Myers of Wakanda to Miles to that, I'll never know. But that's the beauty of Collectors of Everything Experts. There you go.
Yeah. So absolute silliness. Yeah.
Marvel releases 2025. And there's a few more as well that were sort of worth mentioning.
Just type it into Google. You can see it. I'm trying to help.
Yeah. We're here to assist.
Yeah.
All right.
We're not changing the world here, people. Come on.
That's it. So the next one's in regards to, and this is quite new, it is fake memorabilia. And we don't usually talk about a lot of memorabilia on here because there's so many different parts to it in regards to entertainment, sport. So this is signature sort of stuff.
Yeah.
And so this is an article that came out on Clicked, which was thousands of fake memorabilia items discovered in a Texas probe. So they've arrested a couple of people in Texas.
Arrested two people. There's a man and a woman that have been arrested. And it's been something that has been going on probably since the early to mid 2000s.
Mm-hmm.
The actual thing came from someone, I can't remember what the quarterback's name was, but he was like a 2002, 2003 sort of, very popular quarterback. And there was a company that had the rights to his signatures. And he was sitting there, and on this auction house back in the 2000s, a whole pile of his autographs appeared.
Oh, sorry, 2013.
2013.
Russell Wilson. Yeah.
The dude looked at it and was like, I know every signature that he's had for like the last little while. And apparently someone called up and bought a whole pile of the photo stock.
Yeah.
And they just made it themselves. So when they busted the house, there was it was a machine that actually is able to
creates the signature. Well, yeah, that's
to copy stuff, but they found stickers from I think it was Upper Deck, like authenticity.
Say it again. Say it again. Do it again.
Disneyland.
Authenticity.
Stickers for authenticity.
Stickers that are shiny.
Yeah.
What I didn't realize, and I didn't know this, and I'm not huge into memorabilia and signature items and things like that, but these sports memorabilia shops and companies buy the exclusive rights for individuals.
Yeah.
I didn't know that. When I read the article, I was like, oh my God, that's cool. I mean, we're talking like Tom Brady, all sorts of people.
I mean, I get like ads and things come up for different sort of science fiction characters doing autographs. And it is a company that is going, okay, we've got this person for this day. If you want a signature, this is how much it costs. This is what it is. So they're pretty much buying the exclusivity of that
exclusivity.
Person.
So
yeah, whatever, man. Dude, are you seriously going to pick me up on my fucking grammar every time I say something? God damn it.
Anyway, continue. Anyway, so they've been arrested. They've been arrested.
Yeah, they have.
And there was a guy that's been tracking it for this whole time. So that's 11 years.
So the thing was that he had a lot of evidence, but he would take it to the police or the FBI, people to investigate it. And they're saying, we just can't do it because we don't know. Like apparently the forgeries are that good that they don't know the difference. So they couldn't do anything. I mean, obviously, technology has advanced dramatically in the last 10 years. You'd be able to sort of pick up if something is too perfect, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
So, but I mean, and this is the scary thing, and this is the conversation that you and I had on the way home today, was the reasons that I never really got into autographs or anything like that unless I'm getting them in person is I don't know if that certificate that you're going to get saying that it is that person signing this on this date is real.
A lot of faith. A lot of faith.
And a lot of money.
They're talking the story too. There was this Jeff Rosenberg, who owns TriStar Productions, paid a huge amount in regards to Tom Brady's signature.
Yeah.
And they were saying that there was fake Brady photos that were matched to legitimate certification numbers. So now I sit there as a Brady fan going, is this real? Is it not real? Or I don't know.
I actually read that crazy. And I had a question for you because I haven't had a lot to do with like PSA grading and stuff like that.
Said question. Neither have I. Although when we were at Collecticon, we did have those guys in front of us with the signed Tom Brady helmet.
Yeah, that was pretty cool. Yeah.
Yeah.
No, my question is...
And he left his gun at home that day to go into the...
Yeah, I remember that. Standing there going...
Do you remember that?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm like...
Dude had a gun and he's left it at home.
Dude had a gun and we're like...
I'm from Australia, man. I don't understand this situation.
Dude, like, unless it's like a single shotgun, like that
I've got a knife, but that's about it.
I see you've played knifey spoony before.
You would be correct.
When you have something that is on PSA, now I know that you have 10s and you have 10s that are a low population 10s.
Yeah.
Can anybody look up that card?
Yes.
So I could get that number off there, make a card, print out a PSA thing, and sell it, and someone could look it up and go,
100%. You could do that. There is nothing... I don't have one in front of me. That's an interesting question.
Yeah.
Although, no, that wouldn't... So there's a QR code on the back of the slabs.
Yeah. But if you're selling on eBay, you're not looking at the back of a slab.
No, but I think they show the back of slabs with the QR codes as well.
Yeah.
I need to check now as we talk. But no, you could do that. If you had a good enough machine. I mean, you get machines now that are like, what do they call them?
Photocopiers.
3D printers.
Yeah.
So you could get one of those. You could buy a slab off AliExpress pretty easily.
Oh, yeah.
So, you're correct. You could do that.
Yeah.
I haven't checked now. I'm nervously going to go and have to check all my cards. Thank you. Thanks,
the populations of your 10s have just gone up multiple.
Yeah. No, and they're worth $4.
Because I know one of the big arguments in the Star Wars community, especially like with sort of the websites that show the different variations from different factories for
Mm.
weapons and things like that, is they don't want to post too much because it gives the people who make the repro a better idea of how to make it look real.
Yeah.
So
I don't disagree with that.
Yeah.
And I guess they're going to have to counter that sooner or later. I don't have a card in front of me. I really want to look at one now because you've said that. But I won't get up and run off and get one.
No. Look, it's just a thought. But I mean, you can see how someone who had the smarts to be able to figure out that, you know, if I take that number and someone looks it up and goes, oh, no, that's official.
Yes, you could do that. Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it doesn't seem like a silly idea. And that's probably why it took so long for them to actually come to justice in the way of running these scams. So, yeah.
We should get one of my cards that are a 10 and try and replicate it and see if it actually looks similar.
Oh, the funny thing about that, Neil, it's illegal.
But technically I own it, so I can do that.
Yeah, well, fair enough.
Well, I do.
Yeah. No, I get it. I'll buy it off you. I'll give you $1.
I'll give you $12, man.
I say, I give you $3.50.
Yeah. Hey, moving on. Neil's pick for the week.
Here we go.
The Switch 2, which is my favourite all-time console, has been leaked. Yeah. Sorry, the Switch is my favourite all-time console. The Switch 2 I haven't actually played yet. Sorry.
It'd be weird if
let's start that again.
It's not
Neil's pick for the week. The Switch, my favourite all-time console. Switch 2 has been leaked.
Yeah.
Because it's super popular. So anything that comes 100%. Out from Nintendo, people go crazy for Nintendo stuff.
Yeah.
They've showed it. So Nintendo have come out and put a video out, basically with the dimensions and the overlay of what it's going to look like.
Yeah.
Now, if you've ever had a Switch before, they're awesome. They're pretty versatile. You got the little. They're like they're the stage up from the Wii, right?
Yes.
They're way better. Yeah.
Yeah. But they don't have the choreographed stuff.
What choreographed stuff?
Like on a Wii, it's got the little thing that watches what you do when you play baseball and all that kind of stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah. They don't have. Is there baseball on? There's not Wii Sports with baseball on the Switch, is there? I used to love baseball on Wii. I used to love playing baseball. I'm terrible at it.
We've got the show on, which is the actual MLB game on the Switch. Yeah. But that's just a normal game which you play with the controllers. Yeah, there's no physical activity.
So now they brought this video out. Now there's all this different conspiracy theories about exactly what it is about. So from the video, they're saying it's 25% larger than what the old one was. The Joy-Cons, so if you know what a Switch is, and you'll see the picture, but the Joy-Cons on each side, one of them are potentially going to be a mouse. So you can play mouse-oriented games. I don't know. That's a bit old school.
What mouse-oriented
Well, that's what
my
thought was the same. But I was on Reddit having a look at it as well, because if you're ever confused about anything, go to Reddit. And then you'll be super confused about everything.
I was just about to say, Reddit makes me more confused.
And then 7 hours later,
I don't know if I'm smarter or dumber after that.
I'm going, is that spot on my arm actually something I'm going to be concerned about? Anyway, that's Reddit. In one sentence.
I smell burnt toast.
Yeah. It's 12 o'clock in the morning. What am I doing? Cryptocurrency's exploded. Need to buy a meme coin. I love it. So better power, better graphics. But I thought I'd mention it. So let's see what it comes out. But it supposedly is not meant to come out until October. This is how early they're starting to talk about it.
Did they actually have a release date planned?
All I saw, all the research I did for all 64 seconds was it was October, November.
I'm really proud of you for going over a minute.
Thank you. I say that now, so then it looks like I've done a lot of work.
Yeah,
you never say 1 minute. You say 64 seconds. Everyone goes
64.
That's over a minute.
Yeah,
this guy's the real deal.
They're like, dude, he knows what he's talking about.
This guy deserves to have a free podcast that doesn't cost anything to put up, for sure.
Despite the last 34 minutes of conversation, he actually doesn't know what he's talking about.
He's got at least 64 seconds of knowledge. Good guy. Anyway, so we'll keep on it. Actually, we'll follow it because the leaks come out and it's interesting.
It is. And
that's why I brought it up, Peter.
It's going to be rad because guys like us can relate to a Switch. I'm not a gamer, so a PS5 and stuff like that is too technical for me.
Without your beard, can you still call yourself a guy? Or I'm just throwing it out there. Continue. Sorry.
Is that all right, sir?
Yeah.
Is that okay?
Keep
Is that
going.
okay? Yeah.
PS5?
Oh, that's right. Yeah. I'm not smart enough to play a PS5.
Why?
I'll put that out here straight away.
Have you played one? I've never played one.
Yeah. Look, I've tried really hard to do it, but it's too fast. I just can't keep up with it. Like I like my old school games, and I think that when you get out of the computer game genre for a long time, stuff gets like crazy good.
Yeah.
Like to the point, that I don't understand. Like my kids introduced me to Fortnite, and the first game that I played, like after I sort of knew the rule, like how to play and stuff like that, I came second, and they still made fun of me.
You came second.
Second,
and they still made fun of you.
Yeah.
Did you let them do it straight after you?
No. Because I hid the whole time with the sniper rifle and just shot people.
And so that's smart
apparently
strategy.
When you kill someone, you're meant to shoot in the air to let everybody else know around that you're there, and then you fight them.
Okay.
I'm playing old school rules.
You were actually Hitman, basically.
Well, kind of, yes.
So the question comes to light, I guess, with your second achievement. How did the first person get you?
Well, in Fortnite,
Did you pop your head out?
The storm gets smaller and smaller.
Oh, okay.
So the more the quicker people die, like the area that you're allowed to be in.
Right. So basically, he was next to you.
And smaller and smaller. Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. I just, and like I said, Fortnite's the only game that's like stupid enough you can get shot in the back of the head.
I reckon.
And go, what?
Man, your kids are harsh. That's second, bitches. First time round.
And I quit. I never played it again.
You never played it again. So you were happy with second.
I know my place in life.
That's fair. So, you have shaved your beard. Let's be honest.
Let it go, man.
Anyway,
it grows back.
No need to get angry, but speaking of angry,
no,
Peter.
Actually, sorry.
No,
speaking of the Nintendo Switch,
yes.
When the drop came out, I watched a video
Yeah.
of this dude who is like a console repair guy. So now you
like a Nintendo console repair guy.
Yeah. So like on the original Switch, you can put the controllers onto the side and they slide down.
Yes.
So they sit in a little slot and they sort of, I don't know, magnetize what they're meant to do or whatever.
It's pretty solid.
So now they've got one that's actually like a little chip that sort of sticks out of the side, and then the controller sort of pushes in like a male-female kind of situation.
Oh, yeah, that'll work.
Dude, my 11-year-old rages after getting shot in the back of the head. What do you think the first thing is going to get broken on the Switch 2? Yeah, and literally the video was the repairman going, Nintendo, thank you very much for keeping me in business. I really appreciate it. This is the dumbest design flaw that I've ever seen, and I'm super grateful for it.
Kids, we're going to a good university.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
I love
because,
it.
I mean,
I
don't know if you've ever had to do it. I've had to send my Switch back to get repaired.
Never. No. Well, I'm probably more of a tame household than yours.
So I've had to send 1 Switch and 4 controllers back.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Yeah. And do you know what it was? It was my youngest playing the Switch with the power cord stuck into it.
Yeah.
But bent so much that it broke the internal parts of it. Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, 100%.
You guys are madmen. Madmen.
Yeah. I think it was actually still under warranty with, I think it might have been Zing or EB Games that we bought it at.
Oh,
so
bravo.
I think it only cost us $110, and I'm pretty sure we got a brand new one.
Sweet.
So
well done.
Yeah.
Well, we haven't broken anything so far, but yeah.
Just wait.
It's
coming. It's coming.
Jesus. Yeah. Anyway, pardon me. So we have a new segment on the. We've already had 2 new segments: Neil's pick, Peter's pick. We've got a new one, which I think will go quite well. It'll go down well. I think people will enjoy this one. It's Peter's rant that we're going to do, because Peter tends to fly off the handle from time to time in regards to different things that happen in the Collectiverse. So, Pete, we're going to do this every episode. What's the first one? What have we got? What's news in Pete's rant?
I watched this really nice video the other day. And obviously, it had only just come out.
A bit of a slow start to Peter's rant.
Week or two ago.
Yeah.
Oh, trust me, it's building up. It was this little kid who was in a Spurs jersey, and his dad was holding a sign saying, "Hey, Victor, can we swap jerseys?" And it's so cute. The Spurs even produced it, going,
I did it.
This is the cutest jersey swap of all time." 12 hours later, it's at Golden for $10,000 US. This is something that's happened for a long time in sports, and it's not right. You can't get a kid to go, "Oh, excuse me, sir, can I please have an autograph?" and then turn around and sell it. Like, I don't care if you're a British orphan, for fuck's sake. It doesn't matter. It's not right.
Wow.
But it's been happening for a long time. Even back in the day, like early 90s to 2000s of like MLB, like kids would come up, get stuff signed. They were being paid by dudes.
Of course.
To do it. Because guys like our age.
Was it his dad?
Who are like,
dad?
It doesn't matter.
Not really.
I mean, that's a dick
Is it on? It's on Golden.
A massive dick move. Golden. Yeah. $10,000. And can I ask Neil, how many bids are on it?
Victor Wembanyama game used photo matched sanitary. Well, photo matched. That's convenient. We've just debunked that theory.
Yeah.
Spurs City, Antonio Spurs City Edition jersey. So it's a different type of jersey by the looks of it.
Yeah. It was like the hat that I had on earlier that you told me to change because it wasn't part of the marketing strategy.
Exactly. Because we're all about that. Haven't you realised?
Exactly.
That's what we've done.
No, I get it.
Look at all the sponsorship deals we've gotten in the first 60 episodes. I mean, we're just 101. But I should have a proper drink in my hand.
Frenzel Rom and Strongbow? Like,
damn it. Yeah. Missed the opportunity. Sorry, what did you say? How many there's been 0 bids.
0 bids.
0 bids since
sucked in
Thursday.
I don't like the fact of people taking advantage of athletes just to make $1. Look, I know shit's hard at the moment. I reckon people are struggling.
I reckon
a dick move, man.
I reckon Uncle Golden would sell his soul for pretty much anything over $5,000.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't know the guy. I don't want to know the guy.
I mean, it was shown with the Shohei ball of like, oh yeah, we've got it now, like rah rah.
Yeah,
you know the bounties that he was throwing out. For
I guess the comment, I guess the comment that I should make here is, Jeff Golden, stop being a dick and just get the kid to keep the jersey and enjoy it rather than forcing his dad to sell it. And if he called you, tell the guy to piss off and just keep the jersey for 12 months and enjoy it. Wembanyama is a champion. Yes, his jersey's worth money. Are you getting 0 bids after what's today? It's Monday, Thursday, Friday, 4 days. No one's making the bid.
It's disgusting.
Well, it isn't. It is disgusting, but also people should sit there and go, don't actually bid on it. Just let it go.
Yeah,
tell old mate to keep it.
And then exactly what we talked about this afternoon. The Curry jersey has got like 17 bids and is sitting just at 10,000.
Oh, well, that was the comment we made. Yeah, exactly, because that was something that's worthwhile.
Yeah,
and legitimately has been game worn. And I guess I don't even know what the deal is. I'm not huge into basketball, but they obviously hand these over at points in time.
Well, no, that's the thing. And that was the difference in the whole situation, is that apparently basketball players pay for their own jerseys.
Well, that makes sense.
So that if they give it away, it's not giving away the Spurs stuff. It's actually giving away something that was his.
Well, that's fair. Yeah.
So
I suppose for $150 he doesn't care, right? For a jersey.
Oh, yeah. And, you know, look, imagine the kick he got out of it, giving it to like a 2-year-old and swap the jerseys, and they held the jerseys up together. And
Wembanyama's sitting there now.
The kid was like, Dad, am I doing it correctly? Don't hit me when I get home. I'm trying.
Wembanyama's sitting there putting together the newest Star Wars Lego going, what the shit? What's happened?
Yeah. Why is it on Golden?
Was it? You'd be calling the guy.
But I mean, does someone like that get jaded with the whole thing and then do a Tom Brady? and sign to a company that's only going to do. My signatures are all going to come out on that. Like Luka Doncic, Doncic. I don't know what his name is.
Yeah, I saw that actually. There's one of his cards that hasn't been found as well. Still.
Yeah, but apparently he has a deal with Panini. I'm like, dude, what drugs are you on? Because they sound rad if you sign a deal with Panini. That's the dumbest idea I've ever heard in my goddamn life.
Panini's the best. You should buy heaps of Panini.
Like literally over the last 3 weeks, and apologies, people, we did say 2 weeks, but we're super lazy. We came back in 3.
I just didn't care.
Saw like
I had better things to do.
I saw 4 videos of people breaking paninis in different genres of sport that were meant to have an auto on it and didn't. Yeah. And like, you're not helping yourself
They're like the Aldis of shopping centres. You're just not sure what you're going to get, but you'll pay for it because it's cheaper.
Sometimes it pays off. Sometimes you're like, oh, that leaves a really bad taste.
What's in the Best Buys today?
Yeah,
could be worthwhile.
We used to call it the garage sale.
Yeah,
which is the middle of Audi.
Well,
you just walk around and
Let's
go.
Be honest.
Do you know what? Pretty sure I could have do with a water tank.
Yeah,
I'm pretty sure $300.
Exactly,
and it's next to a retro gaming pinball machine.
Exactly.
Look at that.
This poo brown ottoman would look fantastic in my living room. It's only $75.
Yeah.
Imagine if everyone had a poo brown ottoman.
Life
would be better. I could put my feet up.
I could see how much my life would improve if I
Exactly. Get out and buy your poo brown ottomans.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Go Audi.
Good rant. Valid rant. Valid rant.
Look,
it wasn't as noisy as I was expecting, but anyway.
Look, it upsets me because that kid could have had something that, he grew up framed on his wall.
Yeah.
That was an experience that he had with his dad. Instead, his dad turned around.
Give a shit. He wants $10,000.
I don't know. Like, dude, just settle on the coke and hookers, man. You don't need it. Leave the $10,000. You don't need it, man.
Cool, man.
The memories of your kids are going to be much better. I
was just reading the buyer's premium is a fee assessed to the winner's bid, which is 22% of the final bid priced at other first bid maximum. Oh, okay.
Oh, he is.
They go on top of that. So it's actually 13,000. Oh, sorry. I was looking at the Steph Curry one, which is 11,000 now, actually.
Oh, is it?
And so 2,200 is the fee they charge on top. Anyway.
On top?
Hey, well, I'll relook at it another day. You're already upset. I don't want to upset you too much more.
Damn straight fool. Don't get me started on fucking Hot Wheels.
Prismatic Evolutions has come out.
Yeah.
Have you seen the videos? How good is it?
Dude.
I love nothing more in life, and I'll say this with honest truth, than Pokemon fans punching the shit out of each other to get Pokemon cards. It's the best. They should release them every week.
Do you know what I love?
Just for videos.
I love the fact that everyone has had a talking to before the doors open. No matter what you goddamn do not run. So the first he sort of walks to the door and he's like just sort of cruising.
There was a casual walk for 4 steps.
And number 2 just puts a sprint on. And then it is all hell breaks loose.
It's awesome. I love it.
There's punches thrown.
Do you know what it's like? It's like when people actually went to the shop to buy clothes. Boxing Day sales.
Yeah.
They don't do that anymore. But I mean, I'm talking 10 years ago now.
It's because we buy everything online now.
Exactly. And there was it was a stampede.
Oh, yeah.
It was a stampede.
Yeah.
What I love, so there's 2 memorable mentions
there's a couple of these ones.
In the Hunger Games, that is Prismatic Evolutions. So the first one is Singapore, which was the Pokemon Center.
Yeah.
Who explicitly put put signs up, put posts out, they did everything they could saying, do not line up. Yeah. Do not cause problems at this center because we won't actually open up if there's too many people. Guess what happened?
There's too many people and they didn't open.
They didn't open. And there's a video of it. And I'm telling you, I've been to the center where it is.
Oh, really?
It's big. But Singapore's not that big. I don't know where everyone came from, but it was a lot. Second one was the Costco. I think it was Costco. Where this champion
the one that we talked about today
has grabbed this box And Godspeed if you can get out of the shop with that box, because another dude comes like raging in around him to try and grab this box. It's like, I mean, I thought it was his girlfriend for a second because he was hugging the guy so bad.
Dude.
And dude turns around and just elbows this guy in the face.
Straight in the face.
And almost knocks him. Like, this is UFC shit. Boom!
Oh, yeah. Like, yeah,
and it was good.
We're taking this seriously,
Conor
man.
McGregor would have been proud. And then but what I loved about the whole video, to be fair, was these guys are arguing and fighting like if it was you and I. And this dude walks in who's about 9 foot tall and goes, cut it out. And both of them went, sorry, sir. We'll leave now.
Yeah.
I lost it.
We're grown adult men fighting over Pokemon. I'm sorry.
I didn't see in any video I watched, and I watched videos from Big W, Kmart, Costco, Singapore, everywhere else. There was nobody under the age of 25 there.
No.
And if there was, they'd probably be dead.
Yeah. Pokemon have a systemic problem at the moment with collectors
releasing too many cards.
Well, I don't even think that. I think we spoke about this way back.
Yeah.
That when's Pokemon going to get to the point that people?
Sorry.
I'm trying to have a conversation. Seriously.
I dropped my chip. I apologize. It won't happen again this episode. Sorry.
The problem is, like, we spoke about it going, when's Pokemon going to reach that zenith where people start to lose interest, prices start to drop on the big ones. Dude, they just keep going up and up and up and up.
I saw a breaker pull a God pack, the Japanese God pack on this one that came out. And it was like,
with the whole evolution of
oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And I'm sucked in too. I don't buy them, but I'm sucked in. Yeah. I'm there. I'm a fan.
I think that the problem with it is that, you know, for all the guys that are on Whatnot, YouTube, stuff that are breaking, there's also a lot of people who are trying to get in on this and throw a lot of money at it that probably don't hit what they want to hit. And like, Pokemon, you're not going to make your money. I'm sorry. Like, the majority of packs that you get are going to have bugger all in it.
Yeah, well, not really. Yeah. You need to do it for to enjoy the actual...
And that's what it's meant to be. I mean, it's sad. Like, you're not seeing kids at this stuff. Like,
no, not really. It's getting into a bit of a farce, but I suppose kids still play Pokemon.
Do they?
Oh, well, I don't know. Maybe we should go and have a look at the next Pokemon, the local Pokemon hangout. I'll tell you what. I see a shitload more of Lacana at the moment than I do Pokemon hangouts. That's for sure.
Yeah, well, that's true. But I think that the Lacana stuff is actually sort of more aimed at adult collectors. It's not something that's, you know, that it's a new sort of situation.
Yeah.
It's not a cartoon. It's not, well, actually, fuck. I think
I reckon
it's a cartoon. That's
well, I agree. I think they're all cartoons. Most of them are. But yeah, good comment. The
first one back, man. Give me a break, dude.
We have to talk about. I'm giving you a break. We have to talk about the new. It was. You were telling me the other day, and I missed it, but there was the new release for the Disney cards. What was it by Upper Deck or Tops? The new Spider-Man release, and there was a whole range of Marvel cards that came out. Anyway, we'll have to look at it next episode because the comment I said is, why wouldn't Lacana and Disney release these cards when they actually got Upper Deck or Tops to do it?
Well, they don't need to.
Yeah, I get that. Maybe there's a licensing agreement because I would have thought that it would have been a perfect opportunity to do it.
Well, there can't be a licensing. Oh, well, maybe in trading cards.
Well, it would be
trading card licenses. Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
but I mean, in the fact of Disney owning everything.
Yeah,
like there's no licensing problem there. But obviously, when it depends on what medium it's going through, that you have to what outlet you let it out in. So,
yeah, correct.
Yeah.
So anyway, if you haven't looked at the videos.
Check it out.
Genetic evolution.
Ridiculous,
it's the best,
man.
It's the best.
I mean, this is. I saw a comment come out today that Pokemon collectors are worse than Hot Wheels collectors, and I've seen, like here in Queensland, like Southeast Queensland, I've seen a lot of posts from the the Brisbane Hot Wheels group, which I'm a part of, man, people are literally getting boxes, ripping them apart, and then just leaving them strewn all over the floor.
In shops?
In the shops.
Stop it.
I'm like, you know
Really?
what? If someone is good enough to go, hey, we've got some stock here, you can go through it first, we'll give you first dibs, that's cool.
Mm.
I mean, I've offered to put stock on the shelves for people. Like,
Just so
someone
you can
is,
look at it.
well, yeah, because someone said, oh, look, here's a box. I'm like, oh, is it all right if, like, you open that and I have a look in it? And she's like, oh, it's meant to go, on the shelves. And I'm like, oh, do you want me to put it on the shelves?
Can I put a vest on?
I'll do that. I don't need a vest, Neil. I'm cool enough as it is.
You don't need one of those vests to be a part of the crew.
But then to see this stuff, like guys coming in, and I saw a post today, like literally like 40 minutes before we jumped on tonight.
Yeah.
This was someone that worked at a Big W. A guy pre-ordered four boxes of the Fast and the Furious Hot Wheels collection.
Yeah.
Took out all the Skylines.
Yes.
And then came back in that afternoon and asked for a full refund because he doesn't want the rest. They're all sold as individual cars. They're not sold as boxes. They're sold as individual cars.
But he bought the whole set.
No. He bought all the boxes.
Yeah.
Like the shipping boxes.
Oh, sorry. I thought you meant he bought one of those premium boxes.
The cars that he wanted.
Sorry.
And then said, I don't want the rest. Can I have my money back, please?
What was the comment on that? Do we know?
Well, grab your pitchforks and torches, people, because we're going to burn this motherfucker alive.
Right.
Because it's such a bad look for the hobby.
It reminds me of the time the guy bought like 10,000 rolls of toilet paper during COVID and then realised that there wasn't a toilet paper shortage and tried to sell them back to Woolworths, and Woolworths laughed him out the door and made him keep them.
Yeah,
I would have hoped the same situation happened with our friend with the Hot Wheels.
I know, they had to take it back. Because they weren't sold as a box, they were sold as single cars.
Yeah.
So
I thought you meant a premium box with the 4 or 5 in there. Sorry, I was confused. It's not,
what do you mean
hard
a premium
to confuse
box?
Me. But, sorry?
Oh, no. Like,
you know the premium boxes, I mean, like a set.
No. So it's like a shipping box.
Yeah,
so they're actual peg hangers.
Yeah.
So they're meant to go up on the pegs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But he took all the cars that he wanted out of it and then sent the rest back and got his money back. Is it
playing within the rules? Or is it?
Maybe. Is he an asshole? 100%.
Oh, that's no question.
It's a dick move.
Yeah, but it's a bit like I hope I don't upset a whole genre of people, but it's a bit like these guys on TikTok and wherever else that do the noodling with the $2 coins. They get the whole rolls of $2 coins, they get the best ones out, then they go back to the bank and try and put it back in their account or whatever it is. I mean, is that just sort of, it's the same sort of principle?
Yeah. I guess.
You can get, there's no refunds at banks because it's just money. But yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I guess you know what? I've never actually thought of noodling as that kind of thing. So
I never realized they'd call it noodling, but they did. Now we have to stick with it.
It's really weird, eh?
It's a bit weird. Yeah.
Yeah.
I've never noodled anything.
Noodle sounds like doodle. It's weird.
Wow. You took English class. Well done.
Yes,
you know what?
I'm a poet and I was unaware of the fact.
Yes, exactly. I was going to do Neil Does the Numbers tonight, but we're going to skip it tonight. I'm going to do it for next week because we're going to move on to the most important part of the evening, which is there was a poll done. There was a poll done for Batman. Who is the best actor to portray Batman in a cinematic movie? Would you like me to read the numbers out to you, Peter?
I actually don't care.
And this is not, I'm not talking, this isn't sort of 1995 stuff. This is the 16th of January this year. I guess there's a caveat on this, which is I don't know how many people voted.
Yeah.
Could have been 6, but these guys have a huge following. I'm not going to mention them because I'm giving them credit, which I don't want to, but there was a poll. Now, should we start at the worst to the best, or what should we do? I think we start from the worst. and go to the best. So we'll
How
do that. Now,
many-
there's actually, well,
Oh
the question you're going to ask is interesting. How many Batmans were there? Or have there been?
Multiple.
Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9. In movies.
Does that include the Batman Lego movie?
No. Which was a top movie.
Well, then, you know what? I don't count this goddamn... This is horseshit.
Robert Lowry and Lewis Wilson, who I've never heard of. They're obviously black and white, or around that era. They got 1% of the votes.
Settle down, man. Hey,
Is it not that old?
2025. We love everybody now. We don't have to separate black and white.
Yeah. I meant the screen, you idiot. But that's not the person. Val Kilmer got 2%. I was surprised by that. I'll be honest.
Val Kilmer.
George Clooney got 2%. I was surprised he got any.
That's one for each nipple.
Adam West got 3%. I was a bit shocked.
That's a bit of a dirty. But I mean,
someone wrote there was a couple of comments that said, does anyone that was born before 2000 actually vote on this or not? So
and I think that was probably the big thing out of that was that you and I grew up watching Adam West Batman.
All of them.
Yeah. So
except those two.
That was a big influence.
Yeah.
So I've watched a lot of Batman videos that people are showing of early Batman stuff.
Yeah.
Dude, it's super inappropriate for now. Super inappropriate for now.
Look at that movie they shot in what was it called? Tropic Thunder.
You couldn't make that now.
Ben Affleck got him in the brain.
Ben Stiller
came out and said there's no way you could shoot that.
Yeah.
Robert Downey Jr. was like, I'll probably do it again. Why not? He lives the dream.
It's pretty much because no one wanted to shoot a movie with Tom Cruise, so that's why they can't make it anymore.
In number 4, with 7%, Ben Affleck. There was a comment that was made going, Ben Affleck was the best Bruce Wayne. And I'm like, that's interesting you should say that, because he actually wasn't too bad as Bruce Wayne. He was terrible at Batman.
But then Clooney was good as Bruce Wayne.
I mean, are we splitting this now? I mean, is this where we're going to go to? Where he's the best Bruce Wayne, but the best Batman?
But Clooney was a good Bruce Wayne.
Yes.
He had the Playboy sort of rogue look.
Doctor look. Yeah.
Yeah, and, well, I mean, I can't remember what the show was that he was on. Was it ER? Was that what it was called?
No, it was the General Hospital.
No, that's a soap opera.
No, maybe it was ER. Maybe you're right.
Was it Grey's Anatomy? It wasn't that, was it?
No, but this is the genre we're in the wrong place to be talking about.
Wrong place, yeah.
Wow.
My wife put stuff on and I'm like, this sucks.
In 3rd place, as the greatest Batman ever in the cinematic universe.
Yeah.
With 9%, Michael Keaton.
You're breaking my heart, Anakin. You're going to a place that I can't go.
Who gives a shit who Anakin is? You're wrong.
No, I'm not. That is bullshit.
In 2nd place.
The fact that Robert fucking Pattinson came 2nd is not right, Neil.
We should have done this for Peter's rant.
Should have. You didn't, dickhead.
In 2nd place, at 12%, Robert Pattinson.
I actually like those movies too.
Which movies? The Michael Keaton ones? The Robert Pattinson ones?
Robert Pattinson. Yeah. Robert Pattinson's movie that
I don't know his actual name.
Batman.
I never cared to actually look at it properly.
Did you even watch the movie?
I did watch, I believe I watched 3/4 of it, and I was so bored into 3/4 of it, I just went, you know what? Go back to vampiring, bro. Don't do this anymore. In 1st place, are you ready for this? Have you been counting the numbers as we go? Have you been counting the numbers?
No, I haven't.
63%.
Dude, nobody cares, man.
Absolute silence while I get into character. Christian Bale. Winner. That's it. No more episodes. 61. We're out. I've won the Batman battle.
To everyone that has made 61 episodes, I'm sorry that my brother is a wanker. We won't see you again.
We won't see you again. Anyway, there you go. 63%.
63. Seriously?
63%. I don't make these things.
Look, I understand the fact of someone turning around and going, shut up, Neil.
Peter.
Shut up. Zip it.
It's science.
It's science. I can't argue with science.
Exactly.
I'm out.
You can't argue with good movies. I was going to say actually before, earlier in the episode.
That's wrong.
Where there was a character.
You can't say that, man, because Batman and Batman Returns were great movies.
Peter,
I understand that
I don't do
people
the numbers.
love Christian.
I don't do the numbers. I don't make the numbers up.
You're so lucky you're in Sydney, man. I was literally about to break my strongbow and stab you in the neck.
Go up and snap my Nintendo Switch in half.
I'll break those little tabs off when you buy the Switch too.
Just on principle.
Yeah.
Funny enough, you said before about a character switch in and out, or when you were talking about the Marvel, the Nolan movies, there was a character switch, which had, what's her name? Tom
Katie
Cruise.
Holmes.
And then they changed the second girl for the second movie, which I thought was very interesting for a trilogy. The question was, who was better in that character? I thought the second girl was better in that character.
100%.
And is that Jake Gyllenhaal's sister?
Yeah, I can't remember her
I can't remember
Is
either.
it Alison? No,
Big impact. Big impact.
Mrs. or Miss Gyllenhaal? Miss Gyllenhaal. She was amazing.
I think it's a silent J.
But it's Yarging. Yeah. But
anyway,
I think she played that part really well because it was a better part to play. She was a tortured character.
That was good. Yeah.
There was a lot. They weren't together. She was with Harvey. And then in the end, I mean, the bit where she's sitting on the phone just telling him that it's okay. It's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
It's heartbreaking.
I'll make this admission with the huge 63% of votes going to Christian Bale. It wouldn't have been made possible, and I only say this once, I won't say it again on any more episodes, without all the other supporting characters that were in those movies. When you look at it, there were some serious characters in those movies.
Yeah.
Heath Ledger,
and
obviously.
We argue on this point.
Or they don't have to argue anymore. Facts.
Shut up.
Facts. We can't even have this on the rapid questions anymore because we know who the winner is. Anyway, continue. No. Sorry.
Is that, look, I love Christian Bale as Batman. I absolutely do. I mean, The Dark Knight is, like I've said, it's made by, obviously, Heath Ledger, who I think is probably the second greatest villain of all time behind Vader. I just think he had presence. He had everything that was meant to be there for that kind of fantasy action movie. I think that the Michael Keaton movies were just more of an adventure movie. It was a little bit of fantasy with a little bit of, reality. And that's what made those movies good.
Yeah.
With, Danny DeVito riding around in a giant duck as the Penguin. I mean, you don't see that's not going to happen in a Bale movie. Do you know what I mean?
Well, no.
But that's what happens in the comics.
Yeah.
So
that's true. Yeah. No, I get the principle of what you're saying.
Yeah.
I think you're full of shit because Christian Bale was 62%, and that's
I'm out.
And that's it.
End the podcast.
Anyway. So we'll continue this argument, but I mean, we can go on forever about it. But the guests that we're going to get on are going to be the people that are going to decide.
Exactly.
We'll have to go back at some point and check all the guests that came on. I don't know what the percentage is, but that technically is a poll. A Collectors Better Than the Experts of None poll.
Yeah, 100%.
And if we get 5 more guests on, that'd be good to make it 10. Anyway, there we have it.
And that's
Rob
not
Lowry
including Dave.
And Lewis Wilson. Sorry?
That's not including Dave.
No, that's fair.
He doesn't count as a guest.
Not really. Anyway, we'll come back for the biggest collectible sales for 2024. Next episode 62. Collectors of Everything, Experts of None. Peter, it's been a pleasure. We'll see you
Neil,
next episode.
It is amazing to see you, and this is our goddamn year, baby!
Have a good evening.
See you guys.
Collectors of Everything, Experts of None.